Hello everybody. So this video is going to be a little different. This video is going to be working as like a story time. Basically, what I wanted to do was talk about, well, a couple things. I guess like an origin, like a villain story. Because back when I was younger, I was a stupid kid. So there was a time back in the day I was surfing chat rooms. Believe it or not, because of those because of those events and because I was a massive idiot, it kind of led me here to where we're at now. This story starts with me being naive, not knowing anything about the internet or what it's all about. I was too busy lighting skateboards on fire, riding them down streets, or hanging out with friends, gaming, doing whatever, doing any and every kind of dumb thing imaginable. So, that being said, I remember going to a friend of mine's house, and his sisters used to always want to hang out. So, you know how I would. Not really. They asked me if I had Yahoo Messenger and email, and I said, no, what is all that stuff? I didn't know. So they got all dramatic, oh, what do you mean you don't have it? How could you not have an email and all this, that, whatever? I never saw a need for it. So, like, I had no internet at home. Like, we had no internet. So I finally, because of Yahoo Music and having, you needed to have like an email address and click yes a few times to listen to uncensored music. So that's how that went about. So with their help, I created this email address, and God, it's like 2005 era, I want to say. Like 2005. I still have this email. Like, I still use it to this day. And what, it's 18 years old, 19 years old, just about coming up on. Uh, but that was the way to verify your age, was click OK a couple times to watch whatever, if it cussed or whatever. And back then I was like, man, I want to listen to the uncensored Papa Roach or the uncensored Snoop Dogg songs. So I needed to set up an email address. So I said, please, girls, can you help me set it up? Because I don't know what I'm doing. So you know, they did help me out set it up. And like I said, I still use it. So, made the email, listened to a lot of songs saying fuck. They said, now you can go to chat rooms. I was fucking flabbergasted. It was insane, pretty much talking to anyone at a moment's whim. And that's when it happened. Y'all, met a girl, and y'all, I thought I was in love. Here's how it went down. Back then, you'd have an avatar. It would represent you. I was busting my ass playing those damn mini games for coins to get the Escalade and skulls and whatnot. I would search for friends and a potential girlfriend. Except I was a little man whore back then, so any avatar that caught my eye got a message from this guy. Look, I'm not saying this as bragging or because I'm proud. I literally think I was stupid as fuck back then, but it's just funny to look back on because I was that much of an idiot. Again, lighting skateboards on fire. So, back to the story. I would talk and talk to friends and these girls that I was like, hey, I like them and whatever, but I would never okay, let me preface that with this. I would never, you know, ever, like, I've always respected women because I look at them like the mothers of the earth type thing. So, like, it's not like I did it because I was like, hey, here's my, here's my thing. No, it wasn't like that. I was just like, I guess just looking for attention. I was always looking for attention. I always wanted like a girlfriend because I was like, oh, I can't do it because I'm ugly, even back then. So I would I would talk and talk and talk. Let me start that over. So that's what I'm doing now, starting off that little segment. So I'll talk and talk to these friends, girls. I literally thought I found the one. We would share pictures, talk for hours. It was everything great. I set myself straight. No more other girls while I'm talking to her. I went straight. So I guess you could say things were pretty serious between us. I'd go hang out with my friends, and they'd ask me if I want to check my messenger. Each time I was more excited than the last. You know, talking to this person I've like never seen in person, just pictures we would send to one another. But like I said, I thought I was in love. So with that being said, I made a few fucking whoopsies. The first was when we were talking about how old we were. It's like 2005, so I'm 11 and she was 14. I wanted to seem like I was in range, and I fucking said, wow, that's cool. I'm 14 too. First lie, I did it because I cared. More importantly, I did it because I cared, but more importantly, I was stupid. In other words, I didn't want to come off as strange or whatever, and I don't know why the music stopped. But anyways, here it goes. I really just wanted to be like cool, like, hey bro, like the Steve Buscemi meme where he's holding the skateboard. What's up, youngsters? But for me, it was what's up, oldsters, because I was the young one. And so that it's such a stupid lie to lie about your age, but I feel like every kid does it. Like I still know like nieces and nephews that are still lying about their age to their friends. It's like, why do we do that? It's like we want so badly to be older. Then when we get there, it's like, I wish I was young again. But anyway, so the second lie was she asked me where I lived. I swear on everything, bro. I was scared for my life to actually meet this girl because in my naive brain, and like, well, first of all, my horrible self-image. Like I hated myself. For a long time in my life, I hated myself. So, and not only that, I was scared to meet this girl. Like I was like, oh, and I was so naive. I'm like, So I had to go to class, like in school. Right, and I'd be like, I don't know if you guys know about Yahoo Messenger chat rooms, but I'm such and such email. I'm not going to divulge any email addresses, you know, hers, mine, whatever. I don't even remember what it was. I just remember the situation. But I'm not going to like be like, this is my email address because, you know, whatever. It's important to me. So I'd go to class and I'd be like, this is my email address in case anybody's interested, you know, and thinking that someone was going to pop up and be like, oh, that's me, and whatever, or oh, I know you from such and such. So no dice on that. So I was like, okay, fine. So back to the question. Instead of telling the truth, there's a song that was playing on the radio where they mentioned Hollywood Boulevard. So you know what I fucking said? I live on West Hollywood Boulevard. Mind you, yes, I was born and raised in California, but I wasn't fucking living there at the time, so I just completely did that because of the song. And then it happens. She says, oh, really? I live near there, because I'm from California also. Fuck. Second strike. So now, I'm stuck in these lies I'm spinning. Because of my own bullshit, I'm 2 lies deep. Now after that, things are back to normal, back and forth, bada bing, bada boom, until a week later, she says, hey, I think I've seen you. I was scared to come up and talk to you. Now, I have a choice here. I can do the noble thing, tell the truth, or I can tell my third lie. What do you think I fucking did? I said, oh yeah, I thought I saw you too, but it's a good thing you didn't, because with school and working after school, I've just been swamped. We can figure something out. Guys, yes, I did used to work when I was younger after school, but that was a horrible lie. I've never ever seen this person in real life. Horrible lie. What the fuck? What the serious fuck? I look back and cringe because I thought I was suave, because in my mind, I was really going out there and we were really going to make this happen. It wasn't happening. But in my mind, I was safe. I didn't have to elaborate further because my excuse was solid. And I was going to figure out my plan B from there. Sadly, it all came crashing down after a girl who did have a crush on me said horrible shit to her, and I barely recovered the situation, explaining what went on. Finally having that moment of clarity, like, dude, just be real with it. Just say the real shit. Surprisingly, not much changed, but after a while, it was just less and less we would talk to one another. So after that, I was like, nah, fuck, I'm kind of sad, bro. So, kind of like, in my feels. So, that's when I started, like, heavily searching Yahoo Music, because, like, I needed something to take my mind off it. So I always loved music. So I said, you know what? I have the email address. I'll just go wild on it. But I got tired of this. Had to do it. So around that time, that was when a friend of mine showed me YouTube. I'd search for videos and music there a whole hell of a lot. And that with the Cinemassacre site was where I learned of AVGN back in the day. Gone were the days of chat rooms. Here's was the day of MySpace. Yes, that's a picture of me trying to be Edgelord Supreme at a friend's house. I called it a picture of me on MySpace that's on MySpace while I'm on MySpace. Yeah, I thought it was cool. Part of me searched for that love once more on MySpace, but I gave up to just pimp my page out instead because, again, Edgelord Supreme. Literally, I'm wearing a dragon shirt in that picture. Like, you can see the cringe emanating from my presence off there. The story's a combobulated mess, but it's actually how I got into wanting to start YouTube in the first place when I was a teen, and how I even knew what chat rooms and all that stuff was. And part of me believes if I never was that naive preteen who was an idiot, used LimeWire, chat rooms, Yahoo Music, and whatnot, maybe I wouldn't have wanted this as much as I do now. Back when I first made this channel in 2009, holy God. I would record videos with that same friend whose sisters made me create that email address, and I had screen recorded gameplay skits, and I would record skits with that friend and other people. You know, back then all I had was a laptop and a dream. Unfortunately, I had a horrible self-image, you know. Again, that lasted a long time. So I had abandoned the idea for a long time. I wish I never did. That's probably the only regret I have, is that I didn't just move past it. However, I did recover one of the old videos back then. It's recorded straight from the laptop. It's awful. But maybe somehow I'll rework it and let my friend know about it, post it up, and, you know, go from there. You all, the audience, have been nothing but great. The fact that I'm here now, 1,000 subs later, is just insane to me. I really thought it would never even get that far. Like, I don't know how I did it, because part of me is like, oh, you need to fix your voice, it's monotone, or oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, I need to do this right. So I'm just trying to get comfortable in my own way with this, because it is different from normal. I mean, normally I'm not, when I'm gaming, I wasn't never speaking into the mic. I would just sit there focused, you know, with that 1,000-yard stare type of thing. So basically what I'm trying to get at is thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Like, I truly appreciate each and every single one of you that's, like, even clicked on a video or done whatever, you know. I really do appreciate it. I know I say it at the end of every video, you know, 1K gang, let's go, but I really mean it. Like, y'all, like, this is, like, for me, this is just the beginning. Like, I do want to expand. I do want to do more. I have some other stories I could tell. Some of them would be short enough for shorts, so they'd be just that, you know, maybe 60 second, I was going to say 60 little seconds. What's wrong with me? But 60-second banger videos that we could do for whatever, because there's always that quick little quip, you know. So, with that being said, we're going to do it formally now. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. And 1K gang, let's go. One little note I wanted to make before I totally ended out this video was, none of this would have been possible without any of you guys. I literally only make videos because I remember being in a place in my own head, and the only comfort I had was from online, and I just want to be there for other people. So I truly hope to be that one day for people. Thank you all once again. From the depths of my soul, thank you.